Welcome to Appmixer. This tutorial will show you step by step how to build your first integration template, how to set it up for your end users, and I will also briefly talk about how you can embed those templates into your own product. But first, what even is a template? So think of a template as a pre-built automated workflow, and that means you define the steps, the apps, the logic, and then you also choose which fields will be set up by your end users. Your users then activate the template by filling in the last missing details. Well, let's see an example. So this is our demo app, and I can use it to create sticky notes. So you can see some examples here, and then I can use this button to create more sticky notes. Now let's say you want to add automations based on these sticky notes being added. So I have a gallery of pre-built templates for this app. So you can see some examples such as when a new post is created, create a task in Asana, or create a new deal in HubSpot. Or you could also have it work in the other direction. So watch for new issues on GitHub and then create posts inside this application. Now, whenever you want to use a template like this, you just click the card and fill in the last missing details. So in this case, it will be the account and repo in GitHub. Now for Slack, this would be, again, your account and the channel where you want to send the message. Now let's see how to build a template like this. So I'll go over to Appmixer and start by clicking Create Integration. The first thing I'll have to do is pick a trigger, which will be the starting point of that templated workflow. So since we've seen the template gallery in the Sticky Notes app, we can use that as the trigger of this template. So I'll pick Stickies and New Post. And so that means whenever I add a new post in that application, it's going to trigger this template. So next I want to define what should happen next once this template is triggered. I'll do that by clicking Add Step. And to keep that really simple, I want to just send an email. I'll choose Send an Email. For the Send Email step, I want to define who's going to be a recipient. But I want every user of that template to define that on their own. And so to do that, I can use this button. And this will add it to the setup for that template. I want to do the same for the body of that email. And so now I've added these two fields and I can check a live preview here under Edit Wizard. And this gives me a preview of what the template will look like for the end user. So I can add more fields in here. And then on the right side, I see a live preview of the form that's going to be used by the end user of that template. I can also add in some custom predefined text, such as new post on the board. And I can even add some predefined data variables using this variable picker here. And that means adding dynamic data coming in from the post. So this can be, for example, the post title, the post body. So now once I've defined the steps in the template and which fields should be set by the user, I can test the template or publish it. Now, since we have a demo app that can be used for testing, I can skip the test and I can go ahead and publish the app. Before I do that, I'll just quickly change the name to something more meaningful. And now I'm ready to publish. So I'll hit publish. You can select if you want to publish to all users, but in this case, I want to publish just to a specific user group within that testing application. And I'll use the domain option here to do that. I'll hit publish. And this has now pushed this template into the gallery in the Sticky Notes app that I've shown before. So let's go over there. Now in the template gallery, I can see that a new integration has been added, and that's the one that I just built. So I can just click to start using it. And here it's asking me for the two fields that I added in the template builder. So that's the recipient and the text with some predefined values. So I can just add my email and I can just edit this text, or I can leave it as it is and just start the integration. Now, if I go to my posts and add a new post here, which can be something like, update the tutorial page and just post that. And if I go check my email inbox, I'll see that a email has popped up with the right data coming from the template. So this was a quick overview of how to create an integration template and then how to add it into gallery of templates such as this one. Now, if you want to learn more about how to build templates and how to embed them into your product, we have documentation explaining how to install our SDK. We're using SDK and not iframes to embed the template gallery, and that makes it much more easier to customize and really match your UI. We're also explaining how to authenticate your users from your own system, and also how to embed the integration marketplace, which is the gallery that I've just shown. We also support integrating the builder itself. So if you want to enable your advanced users to build templates themselves, they can also do that. You can customize the theme so that it really feels like a native part of your product. And we're also linking some demo applications on GitHub that you can explore on your own. Now, all of the integrations are hosted by us, but we also offer a self-hosted option for applications that require maximum security. And of course, we'd be happy to help with a custom implementation of such a gallery into your product. I hope this was useful. I'll see you in the next one.